Okay, what we have here is a Clear Hooters Clear Hooters HVAC vacuum control unit. Each one of these pods, 1, 2, 3, do a different variable vacuum assist, which allows a pure supply of up to 22 inches of mercury, like your intake manifold would have, and then it varies the amount of vacuum coming out here. And it does that through a fairly complex mechanism here, where the cam mechanism on the inside here lifts this spring-loaded device right here and pulls up on a little umbrella diaphragm that either seals or allows leakage through a ball seat in here. Whereas, in fact, the actual variable venturi action is taking place between a tiny spring and a seat between these two halves. And to get those right, there are different needles, there's different seats, there's just too many combinations, but we've got this one working. So if you'll put up with the sound of our vacuum pump here, this is a EGR valve. It's not actually what this thing is designed to operate, but it has a spring in it, just like a heater valve, and that's a diaphragm. We're going to watch for the movement of this diaphragm. I'm turning the knob. Now it's oops, I got to be careful because there's it's a long story here. Let me go down. Okay, so now the diaphragm is down. I'm going to turn it and incrementally go up in pressure. I can't touch the valve with my fingers because actually touching it changes it. So there it is, it's full open. And now we're going to let her down. And you notice that it's varying the vacuum and allowing the diaphragm to come down. Now to show you what that means in actual vacuum, we're going to plug it into a vacuum gauge here. And as we vary, just a second, I got to get it. There's one little problem here, and that is that this cam actually comes up against the wall here. If you turn it too hard against the back of that cam, it distorts the rubber. So we have to be careful there. Now, as long as I don't slam it against the end of the cam, we have variable vacuum, as you can see on the gauge. There's the highest point, and then right there, I have to not touch this rubber, I'm sorry, and then go back down to not quite, but almost zero. So it is doing its job in varying the vacuum as required after exchange of several diaphragms, pins, needles, balls, springs, and seats. So that's the story. Thank you.